so much more you need to do in life. There's so much more that I want to do, that I need to do, that I cannot do, that I've tried to do. When you're breathing through pain like this, all you can do is struggle for every breath you take, and you're in agony 24/7, and all you want is just 1 millisecond of relief. I can understand why some people live their life the way they do if they're in this kind of pain, but I'm not that person. I go above and beyond for everyone I meet, everyone I've ever been in a relationship with. I've put myself on the back burner for. Do not do that. Do not do that. Put yourself first, because without you, there's not anyone else. If you're the only one who cares enough to do those things, open your eyes and see that before it's too late. Don't waste your life like I did. Don't put others before yourself that really would not do that for you. Don't do it. I've got so many pain problems right now, and I am still working, and I might do this every morning, but if that's what it takes for me to survive, that's what I'm going to do. If I have to cry every day, I'm going to do that because God helped me to be here, and His Son died on the cross for me and for you and for everyone. So suck it up, Buttercup. Put on your blue suede shoes if you got to make it through the day. Also put on a smile, even if it's forced, to make it through the day. Do what you got to. Live your life. Don't sit and let it squander away. This agony. I have spinal deterioration, disc deterioration, back spasms, sciatic nerve issues, scoliosis, and arthritis from my neck all the way down to my spine. My entire spine. And I am able to walk. So I thank God for that. I thank God that I can walk. Even if it is painful, I still can walk. I thank God that I am still here, that I did not die. All those times that I tried to kill myself, I'm so thankful that I did not die. But I thought that this is what I was going to have to face in my life. At that point, when I tried, all I was going to live with is pain, emotional, physical, just pain. Well, I'm here to tell you life is full of pain, but you just get up and you push through anyway. You make it work for you. Live your life to the fullest before you wind up like me, working every day of your life without one day off to give your body a chance to recuperate. I spent 4 years on bedbound depression from emotional, physical, all kinds of abuse that I experienced. I did that. And I survived. And I'm here to tell you about it, to hopefully influence y'all to turn to God, because if not for Him, I wouldn't be here. And that is 100% truth. I am in pain every day, but I get up and I push through. And I just wanted to tell you guys that life is painful, but it's worth it to live it because God put you here for a purpose. Just remember that. And ask Him daily to show you what it is and to guide your steps in the right direction so you do not falter, so you do not fail His plan for your life, because you're here for a purpose, just like I am. And I thank God that I am here. And I thank God that I do have a purpose, because I did attempt to end my life 27 times at least, if not more. And I was for real serious. I really wanted it to be over. But now all I want to do is live, and there's so much I want to do. But this pain stops me from doing it. I do have a good heart. Even though I am in pain, I still have a good heart. And I still think that there's so much out there that I want to do, and so much out there that I can. Even if I am in this kind of pain, it doesn't matter. I will get up and I will push through it. I might need some inspiration and some help, nice words, kind words, to help me through my day sometimes, or just a shoulder to support me when I'm trying to walk or trying to make it through my day. Just some kind words of encouragement. The narrowing of my spinal cord and the arthritis in my spinal cord comes from when I was 13. I was on a school bus and the driver was talking to the girl near the window, and I was sitting on the aisle side of the seat, and she asked her to go forward because she was giving the bus driver attitude, and she refused to move, but I moved. I got up and I took two steps back. I stepped back two seats to give that girl enough room to go forward on the school bus, and the school bus driver hit the brakes really hard, sent me into a spin that caused me to land on my side twisted and caused me all kinds of back problems. She paid one doctor's visit and got off scot free. Do not allow that to happen, because that was when I was 13. I am 39 years old now, and I've lived through pain because of that ever since. The same day that that happened, my stepdad took us to the beach after I went to the hospital or urgent care or whatever. He took us to the beach to go fishing, even though the doctors had told us to not do anything strenuous, that I needed to lay on my back and have heat and ice put on it, but don't do the ice. The ice hurts so bad. But instead of doing anything the doctor told me, he told me that I was overreacting and I was putting on a nice show and that I should have been an actor, but I was too fat, so I wouldn't make it even if I tried, and that I was too ugly to ever amount to anything, and my life goal is to prove him wrong, so wrong. I might be fat and I might be ugly, but you're not going to dictate my life, sir. You're not going to tell me that I ain't worth nothing. God wouldn't have put me here if I weren't worth nothing. But you're not going to sit there and take me to the beach and drive across all those ruts and have me screaming in the back seat just to be told to shut up and be quiet and, oh, we're almost there. You'll be all right. I didn't even get out the car. Once we got there, it was probably fall time. It was pretty chilly, I think. It was school time. So I went to the beach that day in tears and agony, and have spent the rest of my life that way, it seems. But I am going to write a book, and I want y'all to read it, and I want y'all to know if, let me know if it helps you, because if not for God, I would not be here. You would not be here. Recognize, people. Life on this planet is short. Make it do what it does. Don't give up. Push through. Even if you're in the pain I'm in right now, push through. There's more to life than this pain, and I know that. I've been through so much. You have no idea. I don't even think I've even cracked the iceberg on the story of my life yet, but I'm going to write a book, and it's not going to be the kind of book you think it is. It's going to be in story form. You're going to know the story of my life, even if it's in cartoon form, you're still going to know it. And there is a way to see the positive in all the pain. There's a way to see positive. No matter how hard you try, sometimes it seems so dark in this world. But if you could just find that little glimmer of sunlight, that little glimmer of hope, hold on to that. Hold on to it for dear life if you have to. But do not let go. Do not give up. Hang in there. Because it is worth it in the end. It really is. If you can make it to heaven, it'll really be worth it in the end. I look horrible, guys, and I'm sorry that I look this way, but I'm not because God made me. So, He sees the beauty whether you do or not. So just keep your eyes on Him and hold on for dear life because this world is going through hell. I believe this world is hell, but God put us here for a reason. We just gotta strive for that reason so we can make it. We will make it. We will. And I need y'all to know, no matter how much pain you're in, no matter how much pain you're in, get up and go to work. Get up and do it anyway. It will be worth it in the end. Even if you destroy your body and you wind up in a wheelchair, it'll still be worth it in the end. Because you can say you gave your all. You did not give up. You kept pushing no matter what. Remember that. Keep trying. Do not give up. God's got you, and God's got me, and we will survive. I am a survivor, and I will always be a survivor. And there's so many people out there that I want to help. There's so many children who have been through way worse than I have. And if it affected me like this, I can only imagine what they're going through. I hold my stress in my spine. That's where all my stress is residing, and my spine has had it. I have a spine of a 90-year-old at 39 years old, and I live in agony every day. But I gotta get this book out of me. I gotta write it. I gotta get it on the paper. I need a laptop so I can write my book. And then I believe I'm gonna help 1,000 people, if not more. Children, teens, young adults, even older people will see my story and they will be like, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this world. You feel so alone sometimes when you've been through what we have, whether it's emotional, physical, mental abuse. It doesn't matter. Whatever kind of abuse you've been through, it's wrong. For kids to think that what they grow up in is normal, that is so wrong. It's not always right. Your parents are not always right. They're You're supposed to listen to them. You're supposed to honor them, but how can you honor something that's not right? There's gotta be loopholes. I have bronchitis and a bad back, and coughing hurts so bad. Living hurts so bad sometimes, but you know what? Once I get my book out and I help all these people and I guide them back to God because He is the right way, He is the only way, and He is what we need to strive for day in and day out. Forget bills, forget the government, forget the world. We need to focus on getting to heaven, not to the next level in this world, not more followers on YouTube, not that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter at all. It's what we do on this planet that leads us to heaven that counts. It's not the bills you pay, it's not the money you make, it's not the car you drive, it's not the clothes you wear. It's where your heart is. It's where your mind is, and it's where you want to go in this world, in this life. You want to go to heaven. That is our main goal, is to see God, to see Jesus, to make it. That is what we all strive for, to one day make it to heaven, right? Don't give up. It's not the amount of work you do that counts, it's the amount of prayers you say that counts. How many people you went out of your way to make their day better, even if you were having the worst day. That's what counts. That's what counts. You have to be a good person to make it to heaven. You have to have good intentions all the time. No one person on this planet is perfect, not one. So, God is a forgiving God. Do not forget that. He forgives and He remembers, but He will forgive you. Don't be scared to ask Him for forgiveness, because that is what matters, is making it to heaven. Not the amount of money you have in your checking account savings. None of that matters. You cannot take that with you. That's not what matters in heaven. It's where your heart is in this world. Are you striving to hurt people? Are you striving to help people? Are you out here trying to make a difference? To make this world a better place? Or are you trying to run the streets and make it a horrible place and just focusing on money and drugs? That's not good. Get your priorities straight as young as you can and focus on living for God. That's what matters. Remember that. And know, no matter how much pain I am, I love you guys and I pray for every single person on this planet every day. Every day, multiple times a day. You are all in my prayers. Always. Keep your heads on straight and your heart in the right place. We will make it out this world to heaven and we will be so delighted to see those angels singing. It will be a glorious day to see all the pets that I've lost. Meet me at the Rainbow Bridge, buddies. I love you all. To all the exes who have done me wrong and who have died, I wish I could see you in heaven, but I know I'm not gonna. Your heart and your head was in the wrong place, and I'm sorry for you. I tried. I gave you 5 years of my life. 5 years of my life for you to do what you did was way wrong, and I'm sorry for your family for all the loss that they've lost. But you were a lost cause. I tried so hard to help you. I moved you out of state. I left you out of state so you wouldn't get yourself in this kind of problems, but you did it anyway. But I have a clean conscience because I tried. I gave it my all. I left you in West Virginia so you would not die here. Your family went and got you, brought you back, and you died here. I tried to save you. I tried. I gave you every last dime I had. I took you out of the state so I could save your life so God could have some more time to work with you. But you just were focused on one thing. Two at the most. Drugs and money. You wanted every dime I made to spend on your drugs. You took everything from me. You robbed me. You beat me. You hurt me. You hit my dogs. You're just an overall bad person. But there's nothing I can do about that now. I tried. I gave it. I gave you 4 to 5 years of my life. And I have another ex who's battling prostate cancer. And I have a fiance who has lupus. I can't stop working. I have to work. He's on disability. We cannot both be on disability and survive in this world. You have to have money to live. So that means I have to work. I'm going to write me a book. Maybe that'll be my life's work. Maybe it'll get made into a movie. That would be awesome, you know? You want to know what I'm looking at every time I look off to the side? I'm looking at the wind blowing in the trees. Find small things in this life that'll help you through. If it's the wind, if it's the sunshine, if it's people, if it's pets, whatever it is. Just know I love you and I pray for y'all always. Please like and subscribe and please do not judge me. I'm going through enough already. I don't need any bad comments. So just be nice, be loving, and show some compassion in this life, alright? Help each other. If somebody asks you for help, it's not the end of the world, and it's not something to jump down their throat about and judge them for. they ask for help, help them. If they ask you, if you don't have $1 to give, don't give $1. Just whatever you have, you know? If it's a hug, give them a hug. If they need 2 ears, listen. If they just need to be held, hold them. That's what this world needs, is more of that, you know? I'm signing off for today. I'm praying for all of y'all. Pray for me. And y'all have a lovely day.